Alright, what's up, guys? On here, I've already talked about Jimmy Buckets and how impressed I am with him this season. But come on, guys. Like, this is history we're watching. History. His story. Okay? You know why? Because I was there when I was watching with Jimmy when that shot went in with Kawhi. And, that hurt. I felt like Jimmy should have been the one on him, not Embiid. And of course, Embiid got MVP this year. Congrats to him. I think he deserved it. But it looks like it's gonna be. Looks like the Heat are gonna sweep the Celtics. You know, and I didn't think I would say that this season. I thought it would be a tough battle until like Game 6 when the Heat pulled it off. But no, no, that it's actually 3-0 right now, and I'm just impressed to see that it doesn't just have to be Jimmy. Jimmy was the fourth leading scorer yesterday on his team, behind Caleb Martin, Duncan Robinson, um, and Gabe Vincent. So we have good role players. You know, Bam, he's very impressive on defense and his slams and putbacks and rebounds and box outs, and he just plays defense. And the quote of the week, I haven't posted for a while, but the quote of the week that I heard through the wire, um, Kimmy said that people are so quick to want a better to want a good storyline than great basketball, and I think that's just true, man. I think people are more focused on what's going on behind the scenes and the players' stories and where they've been through in past years. But we are in 2023, okay? Who is the two most dominant teams? That's what it comes down to, all right? And I really see it being a Denver Heat just because these last couple of years, we got like teams we didn't really expect, like Milwaukee versus Suns, Celtics versus Warriors, Lakers versus Heat. It hasn't been like the same, you know, two teams going at it. We've been switching it up. I think the Heat are going to come back, and I think, well, not come back because we're up 3-0, but I think we're going to secure that. We're going to go back to the finals like we were in 2020, and we're ready this time. We don't have Andre Iguodala, Jay Crowder, and Kelly Olynyk. We're ready, all right? Yeah, we have Cody Zeller. So what? Yeah, we have Kyle Lowry. He's a baller, bro. Kyle Lowry is a great facilitator, great voice to have in the locker room. He has a ring. Uh, he should be starting, but Gabe Vincent's a shooter. I don't know where he spawned from, but Gabe Vincent's him. Um, what else? Um, Jimmy, you know, he's just making it entertaining. He's fun to watch. Okay, and people know this that have been watching him for a while. Um, he makes the game fun. He plays super poetically, even though sometimes it seems like he forces himself in there. But that's needed sometimes. He does what's needed for his team. He's done that on the Timberwolves, the Bulls, the fucking uh, Sixers, and now he's actually found his team, and people are so quick to write him off because they can't write a narrative about him that he doesn't get along with his teammates. Yeah, he had that little mishap last season in the playoffs with Coach Spoelstra. I love Coach Spo, but like he said, sometimes the psychotic meets the psychotic. Um, it really comes down to can they can they complement each other? Can the psychotics complement each other? You know, the if you really think about it, Mamba mentality, that was him listening to Halloween theme song. Like, what? He's a murderer on the court, at least. The same thing with Jordan, bro. Jordan had this aura about him that players said like it didn't even seem human until he came at you and you felt him. That's the same thing with Butler, bro. And it's really here. You want narrative? You want narrative? The Joker versus the Butler. We don't need Batman. We don't need Batman. We got Alfred. All right. And we got the whole bat squad. We got Dr. Seuss. Y'all not ready for Strauss? Mm-mm-mm. We got Bam. You know he's gonna slam it. We got South Beach in the summer. uh, yeah, man. I really just see Denver versus Heat, and if anything, the Heat are gonna secure it because it was a blowout last night, and Coach, I forget his name. The Boston coach is not Udoka. Udoka was challenging. He was making switches. He was changing things up. You go back and look at that playoff run last season, he was changing things up. And even though some people can put the blame on Jimmy's 3-point, some people can put a blame on Strus's foot on the line or Duncan Robinson stepping out of bounds. But it came down to a lot of things. I feel like Udoka was smart. Udoka changed it up where we had to keep up, and they kept us on their pace. We are keeping the Celtics on our pace, okay? And I'm not a Heat fan. I wasn't watching the Heat when Braun and Wade were there. I was watching Butler and the Bulls. I've been to a T-Wolves versus Mavericks game. I've been to a Sixers game when he was on the Sixers. Never got to see him play for the Bulls, and I still haven't seen him on the Heat. Yeah, I really think that it's either going to be Lakers do the impossible, come back 3-0, and it's a repeat of Lakers versus Heat, and people can stop calling it the bubble, or it's going to be Joker just dominates. We both sweep. It's never been done before. Either way, somebody's making history this season. It's either going to be 2 sweeps in the conference finals, which has never happened, or a 3-0 comeback, which has also never happened. It's too uninteresting, right now. With 3-0, I feel like if anything, I mean, that's the other thing with the quote of the week. I'm even looking for narratives, but really, it's just good basketball out dominating teams that look like they shouldn't even be there. I never really watched the Celtics series, like them versus the Hawks or them versus the Sixers, because I've just been keeping up with the Heat, really. And I didn't see the Lakers versus. Actually, I saw a couple games of Lakers versus Grizzlies. I thought that was fun, and I saw a couple games of Lakers and Warriors. But I think it would be way more interesting if the Warriors were going against Denver right now. I just feel like their 3-point shooting could keep up with the Heat's 3-point shooting. The Heat are on fire, and that's really their motto right now. Each game, you have a different player heat up. Okay. You have a different player heat up. So there's no keeping up because you don't know who to keep up to. We got good players. Now I'm gonna make this a short and sweet video. I'm not gonna drag it out any longer. Let's go Heat in 4. If anything, we'll gentlemen sweep in 5. But come on, tonight's Denver and Lakers game 4. The Lakers might not even be done by the time you watch this video. They might not be in the playoffs. Who knows? But yeah, guys, tune back in tomorrow. I plan to post regularly this week, and I'm motivated again because the Heat. Alright, guys. Peace. Oh, leave a like if you made it this far. Subscribe. You obviously like listening to me. And have a great day. Have a great day.